at those eyes.
Oh man, he's dangerous.
Dangerous or stoned?
I don't think he's stoned, Counter. I wouldn't say that. Our player, who's perfectly not stoned at the bottom left, he is.
Pixel ASD.
I don't think he's either, but look at his eyes.
That man, he's a killer. That's a killer's eyes, man. Over here at the top right, member of the team OGS.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
Cezanne.
ASD is the type of guy who he's got his mindset on one thing, that's winning, okay? You know, that's why, you know, when he logged into StarCraft 2 for the first time, and he wanted to play, he wanted to kill so many nerds on the ladder, he was so ready, and there was this annoying message that popped up that said, please choose your character name, and he immediately just pressed ASD because you only require 3 characters. Those are the fastest 3 characters you can press. He pressed entered so fast, man, he went and killed those nerds on the ladder. That's the type of person that ASD is.
Killer instinct right there.
Yeah, man. Gotta watch out for this guy.
Do you think it's possible to actually...
There's a GG training at that barracks.
Do you think it's actually possible to dope when doing esports?
Well, I actually, a lot of my friends from Canada, actually, that I used to play StarCraft 1 with, would play, well, doping, if you will. And some of them said that they actually played better while doing that. Some of them would refuse to play Brood War with me. They're like, I'm sorry, I don't have any on me right now. I can't play. I'm like, well, come on, man. I want to play some 1v1s on practice my TVT. And they're like, no, sorry. I'm like, well, okay, guys. It's a little bit weird.
Well, I have heard that before. People try to actually convince me that they play better when they are drunk. Every time I try that, I play horrible. So I think that's a myth.
I think it's definitely a myth.
So basically what you're saying is that esports is the one true sport without doping? This is awesome. I like that.
It's just so funny that we're talking about it.
Why? Why would you hide it?
I'm not hiding
It's awesome. Esports is the only sport where it's actually all about pure skill and not about any enhancements at all. You can't hide anything. Won't give you an advantage.
When you say doping, you don't mean... Are you talking about steroids?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about smoking weed.
Why would you talk about that?
I don't know. I thought that's what you were talking about. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why anyone would use, like, I don't know why you're asking me this. I'm like, this is really weird.
Well, if there's something you want to tell me. Why do you jump to that conclusion?
No, I thought that's what you were saying,
We have to talk about that later.
I'm actually just like laughing so hard right now, man. Oh man. Well, yeah, I don't understand why steroids really help that much in StarCraft 2. It's not going to give you better APM. Although I have heard that some people do take some sort of drugs to calm their nerves before playing.
Really?
A lot of Koreans do that. Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
It's becoming less common, but I heard that it's extremely common in StarCraft 1 and that some people do it for StarCraft 2 as well. Anyways, before we talk about like substance abuse and StarCraft 2 and steroids and like smoking pot, which is what I thought that you meant when you said dope. I was like, well, I don't know. Some of my Canadian friends said that. I don't know what to say. You're probably like, wow, some of his friends really did take steroids before playing StarCraft. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
No, I actually understood what you're talking about. It was still weird though.
That was, yeah, a little bit weird, I have to say. Anyways, these earlings are denied. It's a 1 barracks expand from ASD, but he built his command center on the high ground and is now going to follow up with Reactor Hellions. Second barracks is on the way.
And once again, before we jump to the game, I want to emphasize, kids out there, don't do drugs. It won't give you an advantage in StarCraft. It will actually probably decrease your performance.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy. Now we can start with the game, I guess.
Are you going to tell them that's not cool either?
It is not cool. Smoking isn't cool either. Don't smoke and don't even start it. If you're a smoker, stop smoking.
Well, it's definitely for the benefit of health to stop smoking.
You pay a lot of money for poisoning yourself. Why would you do that? At the top right, we have Cezanne, though. He has his expansion. We have ASD expanding as well. And obviously, we see Hellions in this map. The Terran player wants to deny the third base. But guess what? Cezanne is not going to expand at the 12 o'clock position. No, he's expanding at 3 o'clock. And so far, ASD didn't scout that.
That's true, man. He has not seen that, and he's going to actually do a great job to clean up the watchtowers. This is something that every Terran loves to go Hellions because they're probably not going to kill drones, probably not going to do any damage to the economy, but they can slow down the creep, They can also free up the watchtowers. It's so important because then Cezanne doesn't know if any pushes are coming. Look at this, targeting down those creep tumors. Nice.
But wow, Cezanne going for Roach for it and the Baneling Nest. We might actually just see Roach Baneling attack.
He tried to go for a run by barely not making it into the main. The Hellions chasing down these Lings so quickly, probably going to clean up all of them.
Might as well. We don't... He's actually... How many harvesters does he have? He has 35. He's not getting harvesters. He's just getting... He's getting roaches. The Baneling Nest is about to finish. He has a lot of Zerglings. This could be Roach Baneling all in. Certainly looks like he's not planning on getting too many drones anytime soon.
Definitely could be. We'll see what happens when these next larva injects hit. Looks like they've just popped now. What's he going to make?
Is he going for the drones or is he going for all in attack?
He's waiting for his Overlord to pop and then we will wait longer. 7 roaches.
7 of them. And is ASD ready for that? 11 Marines and 6 Hellions. He doesn't have any Marauders just yet, and he doesn't have any tanks.
His stem has almost finished. His first Marauders on the way. He's got just 1 bunker. Doesn't really have a wall off either. He's got kind of a 3 depot wall for his bunker, but that's not going to be enough. There's 14 Zerglings on the way.
Only 1 drone.
And ASD actually has not even seen that bottom right base. He hasn't even popped over there to check for it. He has no idea what's going on, but he may feel that it's a 2-base play. He definitely sees all the roaches now with the watchtower. Does not see the Zerglings though. That is key. Cezanne making sure the watchtower is held before the Zerglings are shown.
Well, ASD just realized that there are so many roaches. That's not the 7 roach push that you usually do in order to pressure your opponent a little bit. Whoa. This is definitely an all-in strategy. And look at that, 16 Banelings. Oh, is ASD ready for that? That's going to be a really, really tough one.
This is going to be really hard for him to hold, but he does have 3 bunkers. Well, they're not quite ready yet, but the second one and third finishing right now.
Doesn't matter though. Cezanne is going for the attack. The Banelings are on the go, killing a lot of these Marines. The bunkers as well. He's taking out the supply depots. Banelings are still available, and he's trying to hit the Marines in the back. Not engaging to the bunkers just yet. Ooh!
Very bad hits for ASD, and it looks like this will be held, or excuse me, very bad hits for Cezanne. Looks like this is going to be held, but a lot of SCVs lost. Actually, no, he loses the bunker. He's going to try to jump into the second one.
And he's following it up with Speedlings right now. A lot of Speedlings join the party, and ASD is losing ground. He's losing more and more supply. He has to lift off his commands, and is getting into the main base. Even lost 16 harvesters at that.
This is a very unique all-in. It's just very roach heavy. I was sitting there watching all the Banelings die, and then like my instinct was just, oh, the push has kind of failed, but actually the Roach is doing so much damage because, like you said, no Marauders, no Siege tanks out. Well, the first tank is on the way right now.
15 additional Banelings! He will bust through that wall, and there won't be any chance for ASD to save that wall.
No micro, though, from Cezanne. His Banelings are at the back. He needs to put them at the front. I don't know what he's doing here.
Me neither, but it still should be enough.
He needs to go.
He has a lot of problems, and he's doing it again.
Ah, not the best. Oh, my God. I cannot see. It looks like he may still break through, but that was terrible control from Cezanne.
That was really horrible. ASD in trouble though. 44 supply, losing more and more units as we speak, down to 22 harvesters against 35 drones.
I think it may be too much.
And look at the units. He's getting 22 Zerglings and 6 Banelings again. And wow, ASD, he is losing so many harvesters right now.
He's not even mining right now. He is just losing so much. And I think that despite the bad execution, Cezanne just has too many units.
He's down to 10 SCVs against 35.
1 medevac for each Marine.
Wow. Lings are everywhere. He's getting crushed.
GG. Looks like this time Cezanne was the one with the killer instinct, and Cezanne holds his own here. Not out of it yet. Now set 2-1 in this group. ASD, or 1-2 rather, and ASD the same at 1-2.
We have Squirtle, ASD, and Cezanne on exactly the same amount of wins and losses.
Yeah, Boxer and Genius in first and second place right now, with 3-0 for Genius and 2-1 for Boxer.
So we'll see how Taja is going to do in his third game.
Yeah, we shall see. Looks like next up we're going to have Boxer against Genius. So we'll see if Boxer's play is good enough for Genius. We saw...
Didn't Taja actually play a third game? Did you miss that in your 1, 2, 3? Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He lost the last one against Genius, so yeah, Taja is on 1-2 as well.
1 and 2, yep. So,
told you.
Yep, you're right.
No,
Can't
I
argue
mean,
with
not
you,
that I'm right about that. That we will mix it up, mess it up at some point.
I'm like, well, that's also true. I'm like, oh. And you're like, also, you smell kind of funny. I'm like, really? You're like, nah, not really. I'm like, I know, I don't smell bad. I like just tell you everything you're about to do. I'm like, Counter just touches the top of his forehead right now.
Can I get away with everything now?
No, you can't. I feel like as the cast goes on, we're both losing our sanity a little bit. We've just like gone off the deep end a few times.
They mixed something in that coffee today.
Maybe so. We're going to take a 5-minute break, calm our nerves. Guys, take a quick break. Follow me on Twitter at ProxyWell. Follow Caldor, and of course, follow GOMTV. See you in 5.
And don't smoke.